Thanks so much for listening. I'm your host, Ashwini Prasad, and this is Season 5 of the Inclusive Storytelling Podcast. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, and if you are liking these stories, please go ahead and download, leave a review, and subscribe to the podcast. And if you are somebody who wants to go ahead and turn these folks' stories into a movie or a miniseries, message me and let's collaborate. Yuri Kochiyama, born Mary Yuriko Nakahara, was born on May 19, 1921, and she was a civil rights activist born in San Pedro, California. Both her mother and father were Japanese immigrants. You may know the famous picture of Yuri when she jumped on stage and consoled a dying Malcolm X. There's a picture of Yuri and Malcolm X. As a young person, because of Yuri's father's fish business, she had a really comfortable childhood. She was raised a Christian, and she also attended San Pedro High School. She wrote articles for the local newspaper, and in 1941 she went to Compton Junior College, and in 41 she got an arts degree. Unfortunately, she struggled to find employment due to racial discrimination. Yuri met her future husband while working for the United Service Organizations. The couple's first 2 children were born in 1947. Yuri and her husband struggled, and they did have 4 more children towards the end of World War II. Now, what Yuri did is she moved eventually to New York and to Harlem, where she became really involved in the civil rights movement. She worked for the Congress of Racial Equality, CORE. She became friends with Malcolm X, which led her to be an affiliate with the Black nationalist organizations, such as the Organization of Afro-American Unity, the Revolutionary Action Movement, and the Republic of New Africa. Yuri's life was filled being around different groups, including the Puerto Rican independence movement, the Asian American movement, the Asian Americans for Action, the Civil Liberty Acts of 1988. I could go on, and she definitely was involved as a social justice advocate for so much of her life. Now, her life wasn't always the best. She did divorce, and unfortunately, one of her sons in 1975 committed suicide. Yuri was a revolutionary, and she was the subject of several biographies, children's books, and documentaries. She was also nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize in 2005, alongside 1,000 other women. It was a collective nomination for 1,000 women for the Nobel Peace Prize 2005 project. Unfortunately, it was only a nomination and not a win. Yuri died on June 1st, 2014, at the age of 93. I would love to know more about Yuri, her story, her family, all of the work she did for her advocacy. I think she could definitely be the center of a 2-hour movie or even a mini-series with a lot of conversations about her life. Definitely mini-series worthy, and I would definitely watch it. Or a multi-episode mini-series. She is so great and has such a rich story about her life to tell. And if her family members allowed it, I would love to see her on the big screen and her story and her life. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to subscribe, download, and leave a review of the podcasts and episodes. And follow me on Instagram at The Inclusive Screenwriter. And lastly, let's connect. If you are interested in making these lovely people in these episodes into a movie or a mini series. Thank you again.